This figure is absolutely glorious and so much better than his last release. This video is sponsored by Toyhax.com. Toyhax is your one-stop shop for reproduction decals for vintage G1 Transformers and upgrade decals for your modern box. When you visit Toyhax.com, make sure and use my monthly promo code to save 15% off your order. That's 15% off when you use my promo code right here. Toyhax, making Transformers look amazing since 1999. The feature bot in this video is the brand new Transformers Age of the Primes Liege Maximo. And I've got to give my friend Brad, who's been a longtime subscriber of the channel, a huge shout out for finding Liege Maximo and sending him to me as a gift. Brad, thank you so much. So Liege Maximo here, I have been intrigued with since 2002 when I picked up this trade paperback of the Marvel G2 comics. And on the last panel, you see Liege Maximo. And I'm like, who the hell is that guy? And then, of course, there was never a G2 follow-up. I know there's been a small figure of Liege Maximo in the Power of the Primes line. He was the little tiny spark figure that was inside Bludgeon. But having a full figure that looked just like he did in the comics, it's about damn time. So let's take a quick look at the packaging. We've got Liege Maximo himself behind the window right there. Some great looking artwork of Liege Maximo in robot mode. His alt mode, Transformers Age of the Primes, Liege Maximo. This side of the box is more artwork of Liege Maximo. The same artwork is on the front. Back of the packaging is product shots showing Liege Maximo in robot mode with his blaster and his weird ship mode. And it looks like his blaster is, you can kind of turn it into other blasters. I'm not sure. We'll get into that later on. And this side of the box is the artwork of the statues of the 13 primes that we've been seeing since the start of this line. So now, without further ado, let's get this prime of pure evil opened up out of this packaging and check him out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews.
They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams.
Now once you get Liege Maximo all opened up and out of the packaging, you'll see he does come with a sheet of instructions that, as usual, is very well illustrated and easy to follow. He also comes with a big blaster right here. That's a combination of green, gray, and translucent red. And then he has 3 different barrels for his blaster, and these are weird looking. They are done up in translucent red, and they look very organic. And I'll show you how those work later on. And then he has this ginormous horned backpack. And before I attach that to Liege Maximo, I just want to show you the sculpted details on this. I mean, look at the horns. Love that. And then you got the green, you got all the sculpted detailing for the cables and wires and machine parts. Translucent here on the back, and even lots of detailing on the section that actually attaches to Liege Maximo. And I'm going to show you that off right now. You got 2 little holes right there. That's going to line up with the 2 holes on his back. Just get those pegged in. And there you go. We've got Liege Maximo all assembled and looking awesome. And to quote my friend Bert the Stormtrooper, I love this toy. I have been messing with him since I first got him. I filmed his intro as soon as I opened the box he arrived in because I wanted to check this figure out. I've been looking forward to him for years. So bring him in for a closer look. Check out the face sculpt. Now what surprised me is in the G2 comic, the red section right there for the chin strap, I thought that was his mouth. And as you can see, it is a chin strap. I mean, the face looks great. Got some beady red eyes. We got spikes on the head, and those are a soft plastic, so they look sharp, but they're not. great sculpted detailing, and that's what I can't get over on this figure is the sculpted detailing. Look at the chest right here. You got the cables, the tubes. Down here for the abs section, that's nothing but cables. Moving on down to the waist, we got more cables, a gold belt buckle, more cables, cables everywhere. Like the combination of the silver, the two-tone silver with the cables there. I do wish, missed opportunity, you got all these silver cables up top. Why they didn't paint them silver right here on the shins, I don't know. I think that was a missed opportunity. That would have looked really good. But all the way around, this guy just looks amazing. And there's no real gaps or waffles whatsoever. And I do want to point out, this figure is heavy. He is massive. He is solid. And he's well worth that leader price point. So let's get into some articulation. The head is on a ball joint. Can look up and down all the way around. Arms. Let's see, you got these shoulder pauldrons that can move up and down, so the arms can move up and down as well. Do a complete 360, if you will. You are going to have to maneuver them around the backpack. There's a bicep rotation, there's a bicep bend, there is a wrist rotation, and the fingers can go in and out. He's got that weird hand where the molded in section to hold the blaster is part of the hand and it's the actual fingers themselves. But I think that looks really cool. And I like the long fingers because he really had these long, creepy fingers in the comic also. Got some different green paint applications here with more cables. Man, this guy's got the cables. All right, for the legs go out, they go in. There's a hip skirt right here, so they go forward, they go back. There is a knee bend, actually a double hinged knee bend. Now this one here is loose and easy to manipulate. This other knee bend, you have to kind of unpeg it to get it to work, but it's there if you want. Let's see, ankle tilts and thigh rotation. So lots of great movement, articulation for this guy. I love it. So let's bring in his weaponry, get him all looking cool here. So here is his blaster. Big triple-barreled gun that I believe that you can put in blast effects if you'd like. So they would just peg in right there to those little ports. So you have a triple firing cannon, just like so. But you're supposed to use these really weird looking barrels or tips. So how the instructions show is you use this round one here on the top. Pegs in just like so. Then you've got this feathery one. Pegs in at an angle. And then this one with the little balls on it pegs in at an angle as well. And then you have this really weird looking gun that is very, very alien looking. And I dig it. It looks pretty cool. Very different, but pretty cool. And you can put that in his hand just like so. Shut the fingers. It'll peg in right in that little hole that I showed earlier. And there you have Liege Maximo, all armed and ready for battle. Now another cool feature, if you don't want to have him hold his gun, he can actually transform his left hand into a cannon. So shut the hand here and rotate this around. I need to rotate the other way. Got to make sure the hands fit. Let's see. There we go. So you're going to rotate that around, revealing a translucent barrel right there that I believe there's a peg here on the inside, or a hole on the inside. You can put a blast effect in like that if you want, but it shows the cannon is supposed to go in to give him this really long gun arm. So that's cool. That's different. I dig it. Another thing you can do is you can take any of the barrels out. Let's see. Let's do the tickle one. Peg that in so you can do individual barrels in the gun hand as well. So plenty of options and playability as far as arming this guy up. All right, so what else am I missing? Oh yeah, here's something cool. It's not shown in the instructions, but I discovered it the other day online. If you have the throne that came with Starscream, you can actually take off the backpack, and the backpack has these two pegs here that's going to line up perfectly with those ports. So peg this in, just like so. Get him in position to sit on the throne. And yeah, you can recreate that scene from Marvel G2. How cool is that? I love it. That may be how I display my Liege Maximo. And now that I've got Liege Maximo's backpack reattached, let's get him transformed into his vehicle mode. The first thing we're going to do is you've got these horns behind his head. You want to rotate those up, take his head, bring it forward, which is going to unlock this section here. Take this piece and fold it back, which is going to open up a big cavity. That's when you're going to push Liege's head down there inside, shut that back up, and then bring this all the way forward. So you have that going on. Now let's lift the shoulder panels up, and you're going to unlock the shoulders. Just kind of bring those forward a little bit. See if you see that or not. Those will actually unlock and allow you to open up the chest. If I can get it, just kind of grab down there at all the cables, pull that up, and then you can pull this section up as well. So you've got that look going on. Bring the arms up inside the chest cavity here. And what you're going to do is rotate the arms where these fins are. Get these fins facing up, and they will just kind of snap into place. Right. Let me see if I can get that on camera. Okay, a little peg right there. That's going to snap into place. Rotate the fists or the hands where they're facing down. So there you go. From here, you're going to rotate the waist and then unsnap this section right here. Just like that. Open up these little waist pieces. So you've got that going on. You're going to bring the legs forward. Go ahead and take the toes, fold the toes up. Bring this red section down. And then here on the legs as well, you've got these panels. You're going to unpeg these right here, just like so. And those are going to kind of flop around to the side. It's just one little peg that those go into, but man, sometimes it's a pain to get those apart. All right, so getting these out of the way. Go ahead and peg the legs together. Trying to keep them all in camera. This is a big figure. So get those pegged together here. This is bent back. These are bent back. And then you're just going to bring the legs forward, just like so, kind of collapsing him onto himself. There is pegs right here that's going to peg into that slot. So get that going on. Bring this up. Rotate around. Now, what we're going to do is take his blaster and take the blaster here. You fold it in half, just like so. And then you have these little pegs right there. Those are going to attach right here on the translucent sections of the heels. So get those in, and these are sometimes a pain, but wow, went right in the first time. At least one side did. So you got that look going on. Take these panels, wrap these around, and you just simply close those up. Take these little spiky sections, bring those down, bring the shoulder pads down, rotate the horns just a little bit, and there we have Liege Maximo in his ship mode. And this thing is weird, gloriously weird, and I love it. It looks pretty much like the Decepticon battleships from Dark of the Moon. That, or maybe this is a ship that would fit in really well with Cobra Law. So bringing the ship in for a closer look, we got more silver pipes and tubes and coils, and that looks awesome. Lots of very organic looking detailing, almost looks like a shell. You've got the shoulder pads here, and I forgot to point out the shoulder pads are a pliable plastic as well, so they're nice and soft. You're not going to hurt yourself with those. You've got the blaster is here on the front with that really weird organic look. Got another barrel right there that was part of the blaster. I'm not sure if that's blast effect compatible or not. It is not. But you got this really cool translucent look. The red from the blaster also fills out that section right there. On the back, we do have thrusters, and those are blast effect compatible. So there you go. So you got that flying through space, but let's see, at that angle, I guess it's shooting up. But yeah, that's cool. I mean, I had my doubts when I first saw this. I'm like, what the hell is this? And there's so many people that say, oh, look, he's an angry avocado. But I dig it. I think this really works. It's weird, it's glorious, and I love it. And now for some quick size comparisons, here is Transformers Age of the Primes Liege Maximo with Generation 1 Megatron, Legacy G-Axis, Studio Series Megatron, and Age of the Primes Megatronus. Transformers Age of the Primes Liege Maximo is a damn near perfect figure in my opinion. He's got a fantastic robot mode, pretty cool transformation, and very unique alt mode. I love it. I say damn near perfect because there is one issue with this figure that I'm surprised didn't happen while I was reviewing him. These shoulder pads right here are just pegged in and fall off very easy. You just got a little section right there with two little tabs and a peg that slots in right there. And like I said, these are super pliable, and every time I have transformed this guy since I've been messing with him, one of these falls off, and I was really surprised that one didn't fall off while I was filming the video. So do watch out for that. If those were permanently attached, I would have no complaints with this figure whatsoever. So what do you guys think of Transformers Age of the Primes Liege Maximo? Have you been waiting as long as I have for a figure of this guy to finally show up? Let me know in the comments below. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I have to give a huge shout out and thank you to all my current channel members, because it's your support that helps keep this channel going. Once again guys, this is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!
They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems.